to see this. Maybe a sign of things to come.
Right.
We'll see. But of course, I mean, I'm not sure much people, a lot of people can argue if you say these are the two best teams.
No, that's not argument.
I don't think anybody will. Yeah, I don't even think anybody will.
Even though this season, if you're looking at just the standings, the Cavs are third in the Eastern Conference, and the Warriors are second behind the Rockets in the Western Conference. But still, we know... Even
as early as it is, I mean, it would take a strong gambling person to say these two teams
will
probably not be the one in the final. Yeah.
Right, so that's it. So that's it for the NBA Xmas special tonight. It's going to be between the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers in Oakland at the Oracle Arena. We'll see how that one pans out. Let's quickly move on now, Yemi, to...
Still staying in the U.S.?
Yes, we're talking boxing next. Right.
Yeah, I mean, Deontay Wilder and Victor Ortiz, that fight is going to happen. A lot of people are surprised because Victor was the drug test and all that happened. But the WBC have... That's what's funny and it's curious. I've accepted his explanation as to why some of those banned substances were found in his systems. And what we gather now is that fight could, because Deontay Wilder was actually supposed to fight Victor Ortiz before Berman Steven stepped up a fought, and we all know what happened in that bout. But now
first round knockout.
First round knockout. Yeah. So now this is what is going to happen. Negotiations on the way. So it's looking like for Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, even if they're going to fight in 2018, it's not going to be their first fight. So if you're expecting to see that fight, it's probably going to happen later in the year. We also have Anthony Joshua that talks about him fighting with Parker and some other names coming up. So negotiations on the way, and we're hearing that 2018, as early as March. April, bookmakers already putting some dates out there. We'll see what happened. But now that the WBC have cleared the way for him, I guess it's home free, like some would say, it's home free, and this bout will surely happen. I think Victor Ortiz is a decent fighter. So some people are saying, for all the comments that Deontay, all the things that Deontay has said recently, let's see him fight against some very, very strong, opponents. No disrespect to Deontay Wilder, is very, very good boxer. So we'll see what happens. A lot of people now say Joshua is not invincible. Some have said that has shown. So let's see if Deontay is the Iron Man that like people put him out to be. So both fighters have the opportunity to fight one person before it happens. And we all boxing fans hope that we get to see Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Yeah,
that's another talk entirely, because I know that's going to be a very difficult negotiation for that fight to happen. But let's talk about Deontay Wilder one more time before we go. Deontay Wilder has been criticized a lot. He's got a very impressive record, 39-0, 38 knockouts. That's remarkable. But he still gets criticized a lot.
Of flack for the quality of the opponents.
Top echelon guys, fighting taxi drivers and stuff. A lot of ridiculous stuff being thrown the way of Deontay Wilder. But this time around, for him to decide, the first time around when he signed up to take on Luis Ortiz, King Kong, that's what they call him. He's a very feared boxer in the heavyweight division. He's unbeaten as well. To a lot of people, a lot of boxers seem to, duck him from time to time. But for Deontay Wilder to step up and say, okay, I'm going to take on this guy, I'm going to beat him, I think it shows you that he's not scared of anyone, really. Like it's been suggested out there. And for that fight to get cancelled, and when Ortiz is now finally overcome all his issues with the drugs and allegations and stuff, like for Wilder to go on again and say, I still want to take on this guy and I want to beat him, it just tells you he's a great fighter in his own right as well too. And this one is going to be a very explosive one. It is being scheduled for the Barclays Center in New York on March the 3rd. Obviously, negotiations are still on the way. But as soon as the ink dries on the paper,
a lot of people, possible dates already thrown out there. But then again, like I said, a lot of people expect the top boxers to do business so that we can see that unification battle.
2018,
that's what everybody's talking about.
2018 is shaping up to be a very, a very, very explosive year for boxing. We'll see how that pans out. Hopefully, Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua can get it going as well to whether it's at the Camp Nou or Wembley,
wherever,
or even in Nigeria. You never know. So we'll bring you updates definitely on those potential bouts as soon as we get there. Let's quickly move on to tennis now, and it's all about Serena Williams. A lot of talks about Serena making a comeback. She's been dropping hints everywhere on social media, Instagram, Twitter, but finally yesterday she announced officially that she will return to tennis at the Mudabala Championship. And Yemi, good one for Serena Williams. It's good to see her back, and a lot of people will be watching with keen interest to see at what level she returns to the game. I remember she won the Australian Open while pregnant.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, that's,
superhuman stuff.
When you do stuff like that, I mean, then we just, we just take it about wherever you are. We just doff your hat to you, give you all the props in the world. And Serena Williams will make a comeback at the Mudabala Championship in Abu Dhabi. I can't wait for that one. And
that will be a sign for some of us to see if she's ready for the Australian Open. Yeah. She's told us she wants to play. A lot of people felt mother duties probably would not allow her, but you know, she wants to take care of business. I mean, 123 Grand Slams. There's really nothing new to say about Serena Williams. Right. She's, I mean, a lot of people even going as far as saying she start playing with the men. You know, that's how good a lot of people know that she is. So we'll see what happens with that one. This is good for me because, like you said, when we see how fit she is, when we see how good she is, if she eventually goes to the Australia Open, then we know what to expect. Are we going to see her, you know, jumping off the blocks and, you know, flying straight at it? I don't think that's going to happen. But then from here, we can see if she's ready, if she would need some time. And look, we're going to give her that time. I mean, a lot of people want Serena back. So if she needs that time, she's going to get it. A lot of people will understand. I mean, this is a worthy champion, and we'll see how it goes. And
what a way to make a comeback, taking on Yelena Ostapenko, one of the rising stars in tennis, French Open champion as well too. I mean, they don't come harder than that. We're just going to break now. We'll be back. When we come back, we'll be talking a lot about Sunday Oliseh, the remarkable feat he's been able to achieve in the Jupiler League in Holland.